From wherever you're joining us from, hello and welcome to Her Essence. I'm your host, Tony Masharia. Buckle up and let's talk. Glamming up is an essential for girls. How you look matters how you're addressed. Your makeup, your skincare routine is an essential. So today I thought, as Her Essence, let's learn about skincare, let's learn about makeup. With me today to teach us about skincare, to teach us about makeup is my friend, an amazing lady, a skincare enthusiast, a makeup artist, Sarafina. How are you doing?
I'm great, Mercy. How are you doing?
I'm doing amazing, I think, yeah. We can just say that.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for inviting me here. Yeah.
So today I want us to talk about skincare and demystify all the whole aspect of skincare and what the essentials of skincare.
Yeah.
What is skincare?
Skincare is basically taking care of your skin from within and without, through nutrition, and now using products that will cater for the different skincare conditions that are there. Yeah.
Why is it important? Because I feel like we have not appreciated the fact of why it's important.
Skincare is important because, one, who wants to look, crusty and
crusty
and no one wants to look bad. So skincare is good for purposes of looking good, having a radiant skin, a youthful skin, and then we all don't have perfect skin. So for the people who don't have good skin, it's good to cure what is there already. And for the people who have perfect skin, it's good to prevent before you wait for the damage to happen and
just make it worse.
Yes,
Because now I think, especially I was talking to you earlier about how skincare is westernized, because I feel like our society right now is, when it's appreciating the aspect of skincare and why it's important to ladies and why looking good is important. And then as ladies, we are really unique. Everyone is unique. We have different skin types.
True.
What are the different skin types?
So there is a normal skin type, there is dry, and there is oily, and there's a combination. So normal skin is just normal skin,
as the name suggests.
And then there's dry skin where you feel patchy and your skin is flaking. And then there's oily skin where sebum production is at a very high rate, and so the skin just becomes oily because of sebum production. And then there is combination where you have dry skin and then oily skin at your T-zone. And the T-zone is this area, the nose and the forehead. Yes, exactly. So those are the different skin types. Normal, dry, oily, and combination.
Somebody watching at home is actually thinking, how do I know the type of skin I have?
What you do to know the skin type you have is, it's easy. Just wash your face with a mild cleanser, or just rinse your face if your face is clean. If you don't have a cleanser, just rinse your face, and then pat your face dry. And after 30 minutes, observe your face. So if your face is dry, it feels tight, you see patches of flaky skin, that's dry skin. If you feel you haven't applied anything after washing your face and your face is looking oily, you have oily skin. But if it's dry on the cheeks and oily on the T-zone, then you have a combination type skin.
Now, having established the various types of skin, everyone needs to take care of their skin. What is an effective skin care routine? What does it involve? What does it have? What does it not have?
Okay, so I think basically you should have at least a 5 or 6 step routine. At least a 6-step, yes.
Najua kuna za 10.
There's a 10 one. I personally do a 10 one because I have very delicate skin. But at least for starters, you can start with a 4 to 6 step.
Just take us to the steps.
Yes. So one, you can start with a cleanser, by which you wash your face using a cleanser like this. It's called a low pH good morning gel cleanser. So it's a very mild cleanser. And it's called good morning because they made it actually for the morning. Because they assume then during the night, during the previous night, you used a different cleanser where you like took off your makeup. If you were wearing makeup, you took off your makeup and cleansed your face.
What you're telling me is that this cleanser, there's the morning one and there should be an evening one.
Not really. You can actually use it in the evening, especially if you haven't maybe done makeup, and you just you just put on your moisturizer in the morning, and in the evening you just need to clean your face. So you can use that. So this is an example of a mild cleanser. So you can use a cleanser. A cleanser is very essential to clean the skin. Don't use soaps you get from the supermarket, because get a good cleanser. It will help you. And so a cleanser, and then a toner. But a toner is optional. But a toner is good for toning your skin, in terms of if you have hyperpigmentation around your mouth, around your eyes, it will help clear that, so you'll have a uniform skin tone.
Do you have one, maybe?
Yes, I have a toner. This is a glycolic acid toner. And don't be scared by the acid. It's very okay. It's 7%, so it helps tone the skin. Basically that's what a toner does. It helps with the hyperpigmentation, and when you have dry this dark spots, it'll help clear them.
Hyperpigmentation is when unaona kuna part yako ni nyeusi,
exactly that is what hyperpigmentation is. So most people have light cheeks and dark chin area, dark forehead, dark eye circles. So that's basically what hyperpigmentation is, and most people actually experience it.
I think I'm a victim also.
I am too. But with time I've been able to treat the hyperpigmentation using toners. And then after that, you can use a serum. So serums are used specifically for treating issues such as when you have oily skin, you use something like niacinamide, which I do not have today. It's run out of stock. So niacinamide helps with sebum production. It reduces the size of the pores, which now reduces sebum production. So there's niacinamide, there is hyaluronic acid, which is for dry skin. If you have dry skin, you are recommended to use something that has hyaluronic acid, which helps with moisturizing your face. We are still at serums. You can use also a buffet. A buffet is used to help with wrinkles and smile lines, patches. Yes, exactly. So if you experience smile lines or wrinkles around your eyes, you can use the buffet. It will help with all that. And then from serums, you can use a moisturizer. Moisturizer is very essential. I hear very many stories of, I have oily skin, so I don't need moisturizer. No, you need moisturizer to hydrate your skin, even though your skin is oily, and to retain the moisture that you have in you already. And then what else do you need? You also need sunscreen. Sunscreen is very essential. And again, I hear a lot of stories of, I'm dark. Why do I need sunscreen? It's winter.
I feel like that's the society that accustomed us to think at sunscreen. Ni watu weupe ndio wasichomeke na jua. There's just that thing.
No,
my melanin is too high. You know what I mean?
I also had that line of thinking way before I started skincare and before I embraced skincare. But sunscreen is very essential in your routine because the ozone layer is depleted, and so harmful UV rays find their way to the earth, and so you're exposed to very harmful UV rays, and so you need sunscreen even when it's winter, even when you're inside the house, because hata kama jua haiwaki, UV rays are still there, and everybody needs sunscreen, especially if you're treating acne. You can't be treating acne and not wearing sunscreen, because most of the time, the treatments you use when you're treating acne are a bit harsh on your skin, because you are actually, most of the time, you're exfoliating your skin. So you need to use sunscreen to protect the new skin that's growing, and to fade the dark spots that are there.
Already there.
So I think we've talked about cleanser, we've talked about toners, we've talked about essence or serums, we've talked about moisturizers and sunscreen. Also, you need exfoliators. So I'll talk about exfoliators in this concept. Most of the time, people go for scrubs. Most of the time, you'll find yourself over scrubbing your face, hoping that by the time you rinse your face, you'll have smooth skin and all the problems will be
I
gone.
think people think that because
Scrub, and what you're actually doing, you're tearing your skin and now exposing your skin to bacteria, and which is not good. So I'd recommend chemical exfoliators, and don't get scared when you hear the word chemical exfoliators. It's just like the AHA peeling solution or benzoyl peroxide. This is benzoyl peroxide for people who have very severe acne. So once you apply it and rinse it off for the AHA peeling solution, it does what you've done by scrubbing. It's done the manual work that you would have done by scrubbing it. Yes, exactly. So I'd recommend peeling solutions and then use sunscreen after that, and you'll be good to go. Your acne will reduce, and yeah, you'll have good skin. Okay, I think that's what I'd talk about, the basics of skincare.
I want us to talk about the different myths we have about skincare. Just what do you think people should know, and what is misinformation iko huku nje? Just correct that.
One myth, two myths we've talked about already is I can't use why should I use sunscreen if I'm dark? Or why should I use sunscreen? Yeah, basically, why should I use sunscreen if I'm dark? You need sunscreen for every skin type, for every race. Everybody needs sunscreen.
Every shade.
Yes. And whether you're inside the house, whether you're outdoors, whether there's winter or summer, like in Kenya. Hakuna winter, but still when it's cold and the sun is not out, you still need sunscreen. Something else I hear a lot is moisturizer. I don't need moisturizer because I have oily skin. You need moisturizer. You need to moisturize your skin and hydrate the skin. Something else I've heard is I shouldn't take care of my skin because it's already good. No, you should take care of your skin if you want youthful skin, even when you're aging. You don't want to be 30 and you have wrinkles, because if you're not taking care of your skin, even if your skin is clear, it doesn't have acne, doesn't mean your skin doesn't have a problem. You should take care of your skin generally. You should hydrate. Also, something else people don't know is you don't take care of your skin. You don't take care of the outward, and you're not taking care of the inward. You have to hydrate. You have to eat your fruits and mind your business. Wow. So you need to hydrate all the time. Hata kama unapaka hyaluronic acid that's going to hydrate your face, if you're not hydrating from the inside, then there's nothing really you're doing.
So skincare is even an inward process.
Yes, it's an inward process. You have to eat healthy. You have to drink water, lots of water. You have to eat your fruits. Those are things you have to do.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you so much. I would like to wrap up this conversation on skincare at that point, and I'll take a short break and we'll go right back.
You are either wise or otherwise. The Bible says in the book of Proverbs chapter 4 verse 7 that wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding. Join me, Joe Wisdom, every Monday morning at 8 a.m. only at Wema TV, the voice of hope.
Welcome back, guys. In this segment, I was anxious to learn about makeup and have a makeup routine. Valentine's is coming. Let's see how we can do our makeup. Over to you, Serafina.
Thank you. So today I will do a simple Valentine look. Now that we're in the Valentine mood, I'll do a step-by-step tutorial of how to do your makeup for Valentine's. Something you can do for Valentine's. So I will start with her eyebrows. I like to start with the eyebrows. So I like to set the eyebrows so that they're not very oily. And then I will go in with my spoolie. And then what I tell people to do is outline the eyebrows first, using the shape of your eyebrow. Don't try and imitate someone else's eyebrow because people are different. You can't have someone else's eyebrow. So just outline using the shape of your eyebrow to have something natural. You want to look natural. Once you've outlined, shade in as softly as possible, mimicking the strokes of your eyebrows. And then go in with your spoolie again and sort of fade in that color into your eyebrows. Feel free to fill in the gaps you might have left when you were filling in initially. Don't be scared by how big they look at the moment. We're going to fix that. So go in with a concealer that's a shade or two lighter than your skin tone and clean the brow. Just below the outline you made in the beginning, clean up the brow, just like that. Try and make it as straight as possible and as clean as possible. And then now the rest of the concealer, you can now blend it into the eyelid. Blend in the concealer just a bit. Also, don't be shy to go in as many times as possible. You don't want to go looking ridiculous or shocked. And then I'll go in now with a foundation. No, a concealer again. That's her shade to conceal the upper part of the brow. So I forgot to mention the brush I'm using here. It's called a concealer brush. It's flat. It helps you make straight lines when you're concealing your brows. And then blend that in. Go in with the spoolie again. And then fade the front part of your eyebrows so that it's not very compact and so that it looks natural. So once you're done with the eyebrows, you can now prime. And gently pat it on your skin. So I'll let that sit in as I do her eyeshadow. And what I like to use is tape, just to outline the corner of the eye when you're doing the eyeshadow. This makes life easy. It's a hack you can use, you can borrow. So today I'll do a mild eye look because I'm planning to do a bold lip. It's not advisable to do a very bold eye look and a bold lip look. Just look a bit natural. So I'm going to go in with a bit of red on the corners of the eye, maroon. So a question I get many times is, how do you buy an eyeshadow palette? Don't just go for something that has very many colors. There's one time a friend bought a palette that had almost 70 colors, yet the pigment was not good. You couldn't see. So like, say this red, I'm using this maroon, there wasn't any pigment. So I'd advise you to go for something that has pigment rather than variety. Go for something that has pigment instead of variety, because you can always get another palette when you get money. So going with a dark color, the corners of the eye, blend it out once you've done like so. Blend it out as much as possible. Then once you're done with the outer side of the eye, you can go in with the inner corner of the eye with a mild color, nude, actually a nude color. Once you're content with the inner look, go in with your dark color again and sort of blend in the two colors. And probably correct where you feel needs correction. Still using nude colors to do the inner corner of the eye. And then once you're done with that, you can go in with your eyeliner. Again, for people who are not able to draw, to make a cat eye, to use eyeliner, you can still use the tape to make a clean line. So it's a hack again you can borrow. Once that is done, go in with your lashes. So I like to use this pen. It's called a lash bond. So instead of using lash glue, it's a eyeliner that's been made in a way you can fix your lashes without using glue. So I think it does have glue inside it. On top of the line you've created. And wax just as well. I find it easier to use than glue. Funny enough, I've never been able to use lash glue. Whole makeup artist. But this came to save lives. So for lashes, when you're wearing lashes, it's supposed to first sort of fit the lash on your eyelid and see whether it fits. If it's too big, you can snip off the ends so that it fits your eyelid perfectly. And voila, lashes on. Then I'll remove this tape at this point. See how the tape just made work easy for us. Now we don't have to clean up with concealer once we're done. Now at this point I want to clean the bottom where the eyeshadow residue fell. So we'll do her bottom lashes once we're done with the whole look. Now I'll go in with foundation. And using this sponge, it's called a beauty blender. I just evenly blend out the foundation on her skin. So when you're doing foundation, please get to the ears and the neck and the hairline so that the foundation blends with your skin, so that it doesn't look like you have a mask on. That you're going to take off in the evening. So now I'm going to use the concealer to sort of highlight her face. So you'll go in with it under the eye. On the bridge of the nose. On the chin. Just on top of the lip. And on the cheeks. Just below the cheeks. Once you've blended that in, again go in with your brush just to smooth things up. And on the jaws. So this is will go on the jawline. Of the cheekbones. The cheekbones and the jawline. and then on this part of the face, the forehead. I use my eyeshadow palette to blush my cheeks, and it turns out perfect. So that you don't have harsh lines. Then we go back to the eyes and finish up the eyes. So just to the shade I used on her outer corner, the outer corner of her eye, I'll go in with it. And blend that in again. Use mascara to comb out the bottom lashes, make them look better than they already are. So after that, I will use this highlight palette to highlight her face, give it a glow. And then also highlight it's called a Cupid's bow. Once we're done with that, we're going to do her lipstick. And I want to do an ombre look. So I'll mix these two colors. Blend in the two colors until you achieve the ombre look. Now, just in case you have missed the outline, you can always go in with concealer and clean that up. think by now you know I like to blend in things. Once you're done with that, you set the makeup using setting spray. Something I need to point out, for your makeup game to be 10, your skincare can't be 1. So take care of your skin and your makeup will look good. Find me on Instagram at skincare revamped, skincare_revamped_KE for skincare tips, skincare inquiries, skincare products, makeup services, makeup inquiries, and I will help you. Feel free to reach out to me. Thank you.
Guys, I mean, I don't even need to finish. For more of this, remember to follow her on her Instagram. I'll leave the link at the description box. Ask the questions you may have, skincare, makeup, and be out here looking up like a bag of money. It has been me, Sonny Masharia, her essence, on Wema Online TV, and that's Wema TV, the voice of hope.
Wema TV, the voice of hope.